He should be entering the call any minute. It is also on YouTube and Twitch. Let's hope he shows up. Not, I'm going to be really disappointed. He just called me on Discord. I told him, hold on a second. Let's go over here. I don't know how this is going to go, but, we'll see. We'll see how it does. Fair. If it fares well. Can make my background look a little bit better, maybe. Oh. All right. We don't need such a colorful little background there. Okay. Nope, I just need the regular ring light. There we go. Okay. What call is he entering? It's on Twitch and YouTube. Oh, got a view of my very dry hand there. Yeah, if you want to see the YouTube thing, it's my YouTube's linked on my profile on here. My Twitch is, well, that's all the stuff there. Yeah. We're gonna see if he brave enough to come on camera. If not, we'll just have to do it with voice. Hopefully he takes this seriously. These are some very, very serious things we found. We've got the chat logs and everything. So there's not much reason to go against it. I mean, what can you do when you got all the chat logs? Thank you for the like very much. Thank you for the like. Where is my... Seems we got a little bit of time before he shows up. He's taking his sweet time, that's for sure. Oh, wait, what was that? Was that my logging into Discord here on my other phone? I forgot password. Okay. Jesus Christ. That's so fucking annoying. I want to see this, not gonna lie. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty good, I'm sure. Welcome in, She-Devil. All right. I'm just gonna... Hi, what's up? I'm interviewing the predator that I recently exposed on a YouTube video. I need to log into Discord on my other phone so that I can message him make sure that he's coming into the call here over on Twitch and YT so that he can come and explain himself. Come have a sit down. Fuck a meeting. We about to have a sit down. Ooh, with the pistol with the dick. Oh. Unfortunately, not that type of situation. But, hopefully he doesn't. I don't scare him off. If he's super unwilling to go on there, I might have to just listen to his Discord audio, which would be unfortunate. But I'm not gonna fight about it because it's a pretty important thing. Here we are. We get him. All right. Welcome in, Roach. Hello? Loaded like that. Fuck. God damn it. Come on. What the hell? Son of a bitch. Hold on a second. I'm gonna have to re-invite him, I think. Welcome. Hold on. Let's do this. Yo, job. Okay, I'm putting in my new password on Discord over here so I can communicate with them better, see what's going on. It I accidentally reloaded my stream. I accidentally did a refresh, so that's fucking annoying. But he should be coming back here. Let's see how this works out. Noah's not today. This is a more serious thing going on here. I'm not going to be able to focus on chat once this interview starts. Pissing me off. Okay. All right. What the fuck? Okay. Yeah. Yep. Hopefully he comes in. Wait a minute. Okay. Fucking goddamn it. Okay. This time the password thing is gonna be good. Fucking annoying. Oh my god. All right. This is a bit unstable over on this app's end, but you know, because I keep having to leave it. All right. So let's get this thing here popping. Get this moving along. Show quoted text. Here we go. Reset password. All right. Then I'll be able to have a more clear line of communication with them. As much as you hate it. As much as you hate it. Okay, here we go. Jesus Christ. All right. That only took fucking 50 hours. Okay. Whenever he would show up again, that is. That'd be nice. I'm just gonna send him a quick message through this phone, honestly, because fuck this whole sitting here doing nothing thing. It's pretty damn annoying. Refresh link. Okay, there we go. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Fucking mail.com. Oh my god. It's fucking annoying. All right. Update password. Here. To reset the link. And no, it won't work as well. All right. Okay. He's trying to get me to just call him on Discord, but that's not going to happen. Decline. Log in. God damn it. We're getting it. We're getting it. I don't want to do it through Discord because that shit's ass. Don't want to just fucking... Jesus Christ, could this log me in? Are you ready? This way I will actually be able to record and read the questions. You know, okay, Jesus Christ, don't know what to tell you, bud. Yeah, that's not the attitude to have in this situation, that's for sure. I know if I was caught trying to groom a minor, that's not the kind of thing that I would say. So, definitely not the kind of attitude he should be taking to the table. I don't understand what in his mind makes him think that this is sort of funny or whatever. Like if he thinks this is a joke or something, but you know, it's definitely not. Here we go. He's calling in here now, it appears. Okay. Hello? Hello?
Testing.
I can hear you. You hear me?
Yeah.
All right. How are you doing today, Roach?
Doing good. How you doing, Sky?
I'm doing quite well. I was actually surprised you
Yeah.
were willing to come up on here and talk about this.
Yeah, for sure.
So, what I want to do is just read through some things and ask you what was going on in your head when you said some of the things that you've said, and see, you know, what you have to say to the people. Your chance at clearing your name or explaining what's going on, you know? Oh, he's gone. He's gone. Well, that's unfortunate. It cut out again. All right. Well, then come over to the Twitch/YouTube stream if you want to see the rest of this. Then we're gonna have to do it on the Discord thing. All right. So I'll see you there if you want to see it, and then I'll come back on Spoon and talk about it more on here. Oh my God. Okay. Oh, he said 1 sec. He said 1 sec. All right. Oh Jesus. This is oh shit. Here we go. Okay. Fucking God damn it. Just call him back. Start voice call. Or is he? Oh no, he's actually in here now. Hold on. It might work again. Hold up. He's coming back. Let's see if it will obey me. There we go. All right. Should be working now.
Hello.
Hello.
Alrighty. Where were we?
So I have some chat logs, and I'd like to read through and ask you some questions on some things, and get your whole general idea on your thought process behind things that you've said.
Okay.
Now, you understand these are some very serious things right here. Like, this isn't, jokes. These aren't things that are to be taken lightly whatsoever, right?
Well, why don't you read them out to me, and we'll go through them.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm just making sure that we have an understanding here about how this is going to be taken. I am going to start off with the lighter ones, and get to the main course at the end here. We have a conversation here with a user that you added on Discord. I'm going to keep their name private, but it says, "Hey, who's this? I'm Roach. My real name is Blaze. Okay, hi lol. Just wanted to get to know you." Then they give you their name, and they say, "I don't know. You kind of start a lot of drama on redacted app name and name call, so I'd rather be more private." Okay, well, that's fine. Goodbye. They say bye bye, to which you reply, "Bitch," winky face emoticon, just calling them a bitch out of nowhere. And they say, "My point exactly." And you said, "You're a child if you can't handle being called a name on the internet." They state to you that they just don't. Oh, okay. He's calling me on Discord again. Okay, maybe this would work better.
Yeah, because it keeps like cutting out after like a minute in.
Okay. Hopefully this picks this up well enough. So, what's the last thing you heard from that I was reading?
I didn't hear any of it.
Okay, so I'm gonna start off with the lighter ones and get to the quote unquote main course at the end of it. But this is from a different user, an adult female. I won't give the username for their privacy, but you added them on Discord. They said, "Oh, hey, who's this?" You said, "I'm Roach. My real name is Blaze." They said, "Okay, hi, lol." You said, "Just wanted to get to know you." And they stated that they said, "I don't know. You kind of start a lot of drama on redacted app name and name calls, so I'd rather be more private." You say goodbye. They say goodbye, and then you call her a bitch with a winky face emoticon. They say, "My point exactly." You tell them that they are a child if they can't handle being name called. They say no.
Look, I don't this conversation. It's an adult. Let's get to the shit that you were trying to, allocate the main course, because it doesn't matter what I've said to an adult. Like it doesn't matter.
Okay, well, I have.
Yes, I agree. Let me give you my thoughts on that before you sit there and read the whole like I've been a dick before. I've had a rough past, and during the time that all these DMs happened around on Spoon, I was literally just having like a constant manic episode, which doesn't excuse anything mean, but it does explain why I was being, just crazy. I was, fucking just turned 18, fucking, so yeah, I've been a dick to a lot of people. So I don't really care about that. I mean, it's
okay.
So let's get to the meat of what you're trying to accuse me of.
Okay, fair enough. Well, we actually have a different encounter with your sexual pressing on somebody. This user from a live streaming app said, "We started talking in a live call, and I'm pretty sure I was doing my normal flirty sexual joking when he asked for my Discord, and I didn't really think anything of it, so I gave it to him. We texted every day for all day for like 5 days, and almost every 20 minutes he tried to actually hit on me and ask for nudes or just pictures in general. And I do admit I sent him teases, so nudes that really only showed cleavage and possibly stomach. The very last day we were talking, and he asked to video call me, and I was bored, so I said sure. As soon as we hopped on, he had his dick out and was masturbating. And when I asked what the fuck he was doing, he said, "You don't have to turn on your camera or even watch. I just want to do this to your voice," which is odd ASF already, but I was still bored, so I exited the app so I could see him and didn't have on my camera and had our normal conversation, which was consistent of flirting jokingly and talking about random shit. I guess that can't really be much, kind of on them for a little bit, but it is weird because I've seen a pattern that there's a lot of times where you have just
Right.
hopped on a call with a girl and just cock in hand.
Wow. It's interesting that you're the only one noticing this pattern. It's almost like you're obsessing over me. And when it comes to this person said, I don't give a fuck again about what this person has to say about me or what they said I did over camera. Don't care. So move on. Next.
Okay, an interesting way to handle the conversation when you're being accused of these kind of things. But all right, then let's get to the the main thing then here, I suppose. So here we have, now I'd like to fully read through this before getting comment because this is very serious. Or well, no, we'll probably have to take it in certain parts maybe, but we'll see how it goes. So you said let's see. So this girl, you were talking about adopting her. She said, "So you're adopting me?" You said, "Yes, of course." They said, "I've always had a habit of it since I was a kid." And this is a girl who had opened up to you about some traumatic things in their past, grooming and such. And they said, "I've always had a habit of it since I was a kid. And the following habit gets worse if I'm somewhere I've either never been before or I just don't know the area because I'm scared that I'll get lost. And I've had some people tell me it's a stupid fear because I have a phone, but I'm a very paranoid person. I will always assume the worst case scenario will happen to me. Well, assume if we were to hang out, I'd be your protector. One of us needs to figure out how to make a teleporter so I can teleport here and give you a small tour of where they live. And then after that, we teleport back to your neighborhood and you can give me a small tour of where you live." To which you replied saying, "Or we can plan a trip to see each other a year or months down the line if you're actually down." You know, a 15-year-old girl. Why were you planning on meeting this 15-year-old girl and talking about adopting her, being her protector?
It's really great because you had clipped these images in such a context that made me just look weird. This person had claimed that, first of all, me and this person stopped talking shortly after this just because it wasn't, that it was a young person. She was clearly mentally unstable. She had told me she was going through some terrible stuff, including domestic abuse. As an older of 6, I really fucking resonate with that, especially as somebody who's been abused. So yeah, I kind of, felt brotherly over her, almost like father, because I am the older person. And she had told me all this shit. She had been watching my streams going to my streams for a hot second. Wasn't too close to her, but when I did get close, she had told me all that stuff that had happened. And in this instance, yeah, I was like, I definitely agree that it wasn't the most sane thing to say. Like, I can see how it can be taken out of context, but again, during this time period, I was in and out of mental hospital. So, but there was no weird intention. It's very common for people around 15 or 16, 17 to, have communications with adults when they're in cases of domestic abuse, where they're being abused. For instance, like bikers for abused kids, which I'm not claiming to be any organization like that, and I'm not trying to claim that I was trying to fucking actually see through to the things that we were just talking about. It was literally just a conversation. There were no actual plans made. and I stopped talking to this person again, like weeks probably after this, because by the time that you and your posse had clipped this and brought all these allegations toward me, I didn't even remember who it was. Like I was just like, well, it was just because you had clipped a certain conversation, which you're about to talk about, where you want to go ahead and read the text, the pussy one?
Well, I have more interesting things here that actually come before that, such as, like, if
Okay.
we hung out IRL, only if you're comfortable with it, I'd
Yeah.
constantly either be holding you by the arm or finger or shirt, and if we were sitting down, I would try to be constantly touching you in some way. Whether it's just our shoes touching or me just fucking around with your hair. You said you would love that.
Yeah.
Why?
No, I agree that's definitely not like, I didn't think that this was going to be taken out of context. Again, this was not supposed to be a weird, like, it wasn't weird like that.
But it is.
So
I mean,
no, it's
it's a
weird because
15-year-old girl.
She's the one that said that, and I said I would love that, and then she goes to, she's talking about how like she'd be scared and stuff like that, and she'd just be close to me and want to make sure that I'm like near her. It was just like we were. It was definitely not like, again, now knowing this now, like after this had happened, after I had had a whole like manic episode for like a year and a half. I lost a lot of friends. I talked to like, I lost a lot of friends. I was doing a lot of impulsive stuff at the time. This was definitely in the realms of that impulsivity, but it was not sexually charged in any way like you're trying to pose it to be. Like, it's just, complete bullshit.
Okay. So then it goes on to say, in this conversation, you are a mega F-slur. I am too. Kissy noise thing. OMG. I'm more hetero than gay, but okay. I'm just a very feminine guy, but I worship P word.
Pussy, yeah, the P word. So, again, there's literally nothing wrong. You have to understand that this person listened to my streams, where my streams are, specifically targeted for an older audience. This is how I talk to all of the people that came to my streams, as in a joking manner, and like literally just the memeing, like the memeing.
So you thought it was a joke
like,
to then message this fan of your streams who's 15 years old and tell them that
hold on.
and say that to them.
The pussy part, right? So again, what did I say there? That I'm pretty. But what I said there was that I'm bisexual, is that I'm pretty much gay.
You said you're a feminine. You're more. You said you're more hetero than gay, and that you're a very feminine guy, but you worship that. So.
Yes. Yeah, I worship. So what about that is sexually? What about that do you think is sexually inclined towards her?
Well,
did I say?
What about it isn't? You're saying that you worship female genitalia. I don't see how that isn't. And this is a young girl.
It's called a joke, buddy.
You can't just say it's a joke. If I went up to your little sister or some little cousin of yours and I said, hey, said something like that, how would you feel? How would that make you feel? Well,
it was taken you're taking it completely out of context.
That's very in context. I have all the chat logs here. That's very in context.
Okay. So again, when I said that, I'm pretty much hetero, a little homo, I'm like a feminine guy, but I worship pussy. What I'm saying is that, like, it's just a long-winded way of saying I'm bisexual, and it was just fucking being quirky. Like, it wasn't even, you're trying to make it seem like I would, like,
that's not quirky. I've met quirky people, and none of them talk to young girls like this, Roach.
Listen to me. Let me explain myself. Okay? Again, it is not, fuck, you keep interrupting me and throwing me off. Give me a second.
Okay.
Excuse me. So I was just, again, explaining in a different way than by, and in a way that, like, in a language that I was kind of talking at the time. I was a very extra person. Again, I was going through shit, but it wasn't anything. The way that you're making it out is like you walk up. It's like I walked up to a 15-year-old and was like, "Oh yeah, like I'd worship your pussy." Like now I do agree with you, and I just said this earlier. I do agree with you that a lot of the shit that I did during this time was just not cool. I do agree that now, like nowadays, me, who I am now, I don't talk to anybody that even comes from any of my content, let alone if they're a fucking kid. I don't talk to anybody like that, I don't talk to anybody like at all now who's not, underage. At the time, I was just not in the right state of mind. That doesn't excuse anything bad, again, but this is not as bad as you're trying to make it out to be. I do agree that saying that word, being like, "Oh yeah, I worship pussy," to try to describe that I like females more. I get it. I totally get it. And I get how that's like, I probably shouldn't have done that. But it is not in the realms of me trying to groom a kid, which is just completely not what was happening. There was way more context to that.
Well, can you see how maybe, when you see a girl who tells you that they are young in their streams and that they have been through this abuse stuff, and you kind of put yourself as a quote unquote father figure and then say these kind of things, and then say things such as, "I just wish I could take you with me. I really want to be around you, but it's not likely." Like all these kind of things, kind of putting yourself in a father figure position, someone who's been abused, saying things like that to them, it does seem like a case of grooming.
Okay. And you can see it like that, but I don't, because I am somebody that has been abused. And again, it was not
hurt people,
in that type of intention. And there is nothing else further. Like these conversations pretty much end at that, because we just stopped talking very shortly after that. You want to know why we stopped talking? Because I grew up. I was like, you know what? I'm a 19-year-old. I probably shouldn't even be talking to, a 15-year-old anyways, right?
They
like,
don't
obviously,
stop there,
I agree with you.
They don't stop there.
Like, I agree with you. Okay.
You messaged, you sent another message, and it's interesting because I recently had someone come on my stream and say that you started dating them while you were dating the other girl whose name I won't mention her name either, but I've spoken with her as well, and that you tried to invite her with into a threesome, and this was completely a different girl. But you also said here to this girl, "I found a girl who is open to start a poly with me," as well. And I recently had someone come in my streams and say that you tried to get them to join you in that with the other girl.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about right now, buddy.
I'm sure you don't. So
yeah, I don't. Like you're just like saying, "Oh, this girl came into my stream and you messaged." This is a completely other girl. So we're not on the 15-year-old now. We're just on random people. So the conversation's over. Okay, great conversation, buddy. Thank you for obsessing over me for like 2 years. I hope that you're not on meth anymore. Have a great day.
Mm-hmm. And so, okay. Oh man. Yeah. So we're not gonna call. So I'm gonna yeah. Well, that says a lot, doesn't it, everyone? Well, he ran away from the conversation. That'd be fun to be insulting, but there it was. I didn't get to ask him as much as I wanted to, or talk to him about as much as I'd like to have. I think that's rather telling. That's unfortunate. Call police. Yeah, I have contacted the police and made them aware of his behavior. He came on, explained his case, but he, it's clear to me where his mindset is and everything. I gave him a chance, but he clearly did not want to take this chance seriously. So it's a shame. Really, it's a shame. Yeah. I was gonna ask him why he took the video of that he made about me down as well. I didn't get a response to that either. I didn't also get to ask him about him. Yeah, I mean, you know, some things are just oh my God, he's your friend? No, he's not my friend. He's not my friend. At one point in time, we considered ourselves friends, but no longer. He is he's most definitely not. No. It's a shame. It's a shame. I was gonna ask him too why he took down the video he made about me. Oh, he's back.
What are you doing?
What am I doing?
You should just let it go. Like, you're literally like, you've been like, I mean, I haven't brought up any of the terrible things that you've done. Like, you're trying so hard to, like, I don't know what it is, like cancel me or something like that.
I'm not
like,
trying to cancel you. I'm trying to speak about these very scary conversations, and you know,
yeah,
and at the end of the day, whatever terrible things I've done, I've never talked like this with a minor. You understand that? You understand how serious this is? Because you don't seem to.
Again, you're blowing it up into a different level. That is what you're doing. And that's what we just established. Because I don't care if somebody's opinion of what, like I agreed with you. I agreed with you back there that I shouldn't have been talking to her in the first place. I was in a bad mindset. I was younger, and people go through things and learn things. But I never said anything charged to.
Well, you said that you would like to. Well, while she was 15, you told her that you would like to meet up with her in a few months. I mean, this is serious stuff. Like, what would have happened? What could have happened? That would have been a case of, and if you took her somewhere, that would have been a case of kidnapping. Like,
first of all, it wasn't plausible, and I agree that shouldn't have, like, the thought process shouldn't have happened. But I mean, it was.
But it did.
Again, it just wasn't about. I understand that, and we've established that was wrong, but it's not what you're making it out to be. It was a mistake, yes, but it wasn't fucking me trying to groom somebody, and there was no meeting up, and I didn't even continue to talk to the person, and it was not made out like how you're trying to make it.
You did continue to talk to them, though. You know how many times I've heard this before?
You're being disingenuous is what you're doing.
You know how many times I've heard this before? And you did continue talking to her.
Bro, you're trying to do a Chris Hansen thing, like, it's just bullshit, dude.
Okay, are you saying that this sort of thing shouldn't be called out? Are you saying that this sort of thing shouldn't be called out?
First of all, you already did call it out. Second of all, like, I feel like if there's something, sussy, it should be called out. But this isn't something that is, like, again, I'm not saying, I was gonna worship her pussy, or I'm gonna kiss you, or shit. Like, I mean, I don't know. Like, it just wasn't like what you're trying to make it out to be. And I can understand, again, like, I can understand, because the border between, you have to understand, like, I'm somebody that was abused, and so, I don't know, we only talked for, like, what, a month or two or something like that. I'm not sure how long we talked. It wasn't that long, like, at all, whenever we actually got into, like, DMs or whatever. But, she's younger and she's trauma dumping, and as an older person, not in the right mindset, I should be like this towards, like, a family friend who's like, like a family friend, or like a nephew who's that age, or like, whatever. That makes more sense, because in that implication, all the things that I'm saying is, like, literally not weird. I mean, other than the me worshiping pussy part, which is just, I agree, just, like, stupid, but it wasn't like, I'm gonna worship your pussy, or I'm gonna lick your pussy. Like, literally, I just used that phrasing to describe that I lean more towards girls, because we had brought up, sexuality or whatever. Like, it's just a normal thing.
Well, I think the thing when it comes down to it, though, like that sort of scenario can be understood, but when you combine it in with things such as, oh, I'd like to, within a few months of you here being 15 years old, come and see you, maybe take you somewhere, and then combine it in with putting yourself as a father figure, and combine it in with you're talking to her about your poly relationship, and combine it in with all of your getting angry at people when they won't
to her about my poly relationship?
Like,
was I talking to her about my poly relationship? And
yes,
even if I was, I was just talking
you did.
to her.
You told her.
Yeah, but I didn't. Yeah, but I wasn't like talking to her about it to fucking. I didn't invite her into a poly. That's what you're trying to like.
Put it into perspective. A lot of these people don't straight up do anything. A lot of people, if you're going to be more careful, you're going to suggest. I mean, there's a lot of things here that are very, very concerning, and a lot of things here that when you put them together.
Again, you can see it like that, but it was mistakes. And again, like I, have noticed that, and I haven't. I don't talk to people now. I talk to. Or I don't talk to, kids, right? I talk to, because that was during a time where I was streaming, and most of the people, because of the app that we were using, were underage, and they wanted to contact me, they wanted to hit up my Instagram, like, it was just a thing. Like, yes, I do agree that what I said was borderline, can be taken bad because of the way I said it, because like I totally understand, and I'm totally in agreement, and I totally agree that's bad, and I totally denounce any, like, if you're an adult, you should not be talking to a minor who's not, a family friend or somebody that, you know them very personally, because of this, right? I had to learn the hard way. Not everybody learns the hard way. I really did not think that this was, it just wasn't like that to me. Like, that wasn't my intentions, and I didn't think that it was going to be taken that way either, right?
Okay.
So it was a thing that I learned, and whenever you had brought it out to me the first time, I realized, I was like, I can see, like, I could see why that was bad, and that's why I stopped streaming on Spoon. That's why I've been taking time on my mental health, and I don't talk to anybody that comes from my content anymore, because I can't verify their age. I don't know how old they are, right? Mm-hmm. So I have learned from that. And I agree that stuff wasn't right, and it can be taken out. But I promise you, it was not me trying to be weird. It was truly just, she liked my stream. She was sweet, and she was telling me about this stuff. There was no, sinister emotions toward it. And I apologize to anybody that is upset by it, or if she was upset or anything like that, like, truly. Okay.
And you understand that if people do look at you in a different light, you can't exactly get angry at them. I mean,
Yeah, I don't mind. I understand, like, it's just something that I had to learn, because I haven't been kind of like you. There are things that you did during that time period that I could talk about, right? Do you want me to bring one up?
It wouldn't be nearly as bad as this sort of thing at all. And okay, I've brought a lot of them up myself. I brought them up myself. I actually have gone around and apologized to many people for things that I've done, but at the same time, it was, nothing nearly as serious as this, or things that weren't there's a difference, right? People are forgiving me, but people are seeing this, and they don't want to be around you anymore.
I don't. It is not about that, again, because, like, I've pretty much already explained myself. Wasn't like that. It's taken out of context, and I learned my lessons, and I don't talk to people who I can't verify their age now at all. And, it's just something that I had to learn. We all have times in life where, we're not the most stable, and we do fucked up shit. Like I said, I lost a lot of friends during that era. Like, it's not like I'm not used to losing friends. I lost all my friends during that area because of, actual fucked up shit I was doing, like being mean to my friends, or just being generally unstable, because things happen. But, you know, like I said, I appreciate you, like, you know, trying to do the right thing and at least like talking to me about it. You know, I didn't want you to just feel like I was like ignoring, because the video was brought to my attention by somebody, and yeah, I didn't want you to think I was just ignoring, but I wasn't. I figured you were gonna, you know, add me or something like that, and you did. So like, I appreciate you talking to me about it. Like, I appreciate you, like, you know, it's, I promise I have no ill intentions.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
You.
That's the thing, because I did want to give you the opportunity to come on here and maybe think, you know, if you were to have these urges, or if there was something other causing you to have these kind of conversations with people inappropriate to have them with, that you would hopefully seek therapy or some kind of mental help, because you, regardless of what your intent was, it definitely did seem that you were unstable.
I agree. Yeah, no, I agree. And I will bring that up to my therapist. Okay.
All right.
I mean, I've talked about my to my therapist about different stuff, but, you know, it's kind of similar to, you know, like impulsive, kind of just not really thinking things that I've done, but I haven't necessarily brought like this up, you know, just because it was just not really like, you know, I don't know. Just a lot of stuff. Yeah. But, you know, it's cool that you're trying to do whatever. I'm a really out in the open person. I try to be as honest as possible, and confront, you know, things that I've done. But, you know, like the other stuff that you were talking about, like, I'm not even going to get into it. That was all rumors. Just has nothing that has importance to me. But, you know, I appreciate you, you know, giving me your time and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. And I have one last question, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
What got you to bring down the sort of video that you made in regard to me?
Which one? The removing people one?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I'm planning on posting more content, and all the content that I did have on there was just like not recorded well, not actually thought out, and it doesn't match the stuff that I want to do in the future. So I've just been slowly in the process of clearing my shit out.
Okay.
It doesn't have any relevance to me. It was just nothing.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for giving me your time to sit down and do this.
All right. Peace out, homie.
All right. I wish you the best.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was that. We actually got the we actually got it done. Bad Katie Sky, not Bad Katie Sal, by the way. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if I think that he was, I still don't know if I'm convinced or not. I don't, maybe he really did mess up with his words. I think there's a chance of it. I don't think that there's like, you know, no chance that he made a mistake. You know, I don't think there's no chance that he made a mistake, but, you know, getting angry over, you know, I mean, how many times have we all heard somebody say that something was a mistake? You know, it's just something you got to look out for. And if people, at the end of the day, if you don't think about what you say and you don't, you know, nip it in the bud, or you don't, like, you know, you're going to have to live with stuff for a while, forever. You know, there's things that you just can't get rid of off of your name. And, you know, it's so some of it's more petty than other things. You know, it's very unfortunate, but trying to, you know, there were some interesting behaviors, him trying to redirect things toward me, you know, but it's like, mate, this is a lot more of a serious conversation than the things that I've done. I like, I've done things and publicly admitted to them, you know, but this is a lot more serious than that. But yeah, that was the Roach interview. Very, interesting conversation. I hope going forward he doesn't speak that way to minors anymore. I hope that he did learn a lesson from this. I hope a lot of people learned a lot of lessons. You reap what you sow. You you get what you ask for. Your actions have consequences. All things that we can take from this. I'd really love to believe, honestly, that he didn't intend anything with malice, toward this girl. I'd really like to believe that he didn't. Unfortunately, that is shaken, because I'd especially how we talked to each other in the past. I'd love to believe that I could even do content with him, but this is a dude that talks about how all Christians deserve to die, and can't go a day without posting about like how horrible they are. I mean, so it's just a little. I noticed how he got angry at first, started being defensive, and then he came back calmer. I think he realized that wasn't going to play out well for him. But yeah, that was, yeah, man. Any thoughts? I'd like to just read the chat now, talk with you guys about what was going on. We had a fun little stream there. That's right. I can change color. I have a ring light now, everybody. My streams are being upgraded. So that's nice. I like this. I like the multicolored. Oh my God, it's so bright. I need to like step outside or something, get my let's play game. That's what he says. Oh man, I thought about hopping in Diablo 4 actually. Oh, I'm gonna stretch. Ugh. Also, it was interesting to me that he said some of the things were just rumors. I mean, I have the screenshots right here. He called this girl the C word for saying that she just doesn't like being disrespected by strangers. That's one he didn't want me to bring up there, and I was like, all right, to keep him in, then let's just move on with it then, just to keep him in, get. Because at the end of the day, the most important part was the last part. So, C word, yes, the C word for that people use to insult females. A cuh, and then you can finish the rest. Yeah. There's a lot. Yeah. I don't appreciate that he he uncensored himself on my stream though. I really didn't want to edit this video any, but there we go. Fucking now my storage space is gonna be, the fuck is the C word? You might have to look it up. You're a youngin', I suppose you don't know. It begins with a C and ends with a T. It begins with a C and ends with a T. Yeah. This is my new soundboard, by the way. It's very bad. Very, very, very bad. My audio mixer. Very, very bad, but it gets enough of the job done. Yeah, wow. Wow. I honestly didn't expect him to come on here, so I do, commend him for that, if anything else. But are these lights too festive? No, it's purge lights. Oh, jeez. Oh, the light of God again. Bright. Oh, that, yeah. That's better. Just the basic white. Blinding. Wonder if my no, this won't fit in there, unfortunately. I'd like to put this in the ring light, but that's not gonna happen, is it? It's not gonna happen, is it? Man. Seems we might have another viewer on here as well. So welcome in, welcome in. You know, I mean, most people wouldn't want to come on and talk about this sort of thing. What are you telling me? Oh, there's an update on Twitch. I didn't get the Twitch update on this app, is what it's telling me. What are you telling me? Oh, there's an update. Oh, that's my voice. Let's not listen to that, huh? I really need to fix the channel points in my stream. I'm about to just dump these right now. You know, let me see. What can I use random sub emote? Yeah, let me use that. There we go. Yeah, some things I am going to be working on is why does it say he's calling me? Yeah, I know he was calling me. He was calling me like a while ago. Thank you, phone, for continuing to tell me that, apparently. For some strange reason. Sales and pays in your... Okay, get out of here. Notification, all right? Yeah, this is a productive conversation, I'd say, you know, and hopefully for his sake, he can move forward in his life. And if it is a case of that kind of attraction to somebody, then, you know, I do hope that he gets help for it, you know, because here's how I look at it, right? Even if you're attracted to minors, I think that you can get help, you know, as long as you don't do anything on it. You acknowledge that that's a problem, you know, is the most important thing. I think that's about damn near the only redemption you can really have. So yeah, game. Yes, I know. People wants to see the games. Oh man, actually, I have a lot of cases I need to open on COPS. So yeah. Before I do a game stream though, I do want to wait for this. I'm gonna end this stream and wait for it to end. So that way it doesn't register as the same stream when I go onto the game stream. So it's gonna be maybe 30 minutes to an hour, and I'm gonna hop on the game. It might be less than that, we'll see. But then I'm gonna hop on Critical Ops, and I'm gonna do some case opening because all I have left in the Critical Pass or the Operation Pass are credits. So I'm gonna yeah, open up everything I got, see if we can get any rares. Hopefully I get a new knife skin. You know, that would go hard. I really want new knife skins. But if we don't, you know, I mean, I also want dual MTX. I got rid of all my MR96 skins. So, you know, hopefully we can either get MR96 rare, dual MTX rare, or maybe a knife skin. You know, I'm hoping. Until that stream starts pretty soon, thank you all for thank you all one person for being here. I go now, and I do the leavings. I'm gonna do a little Instagram stream probably if I can yet. I don't know. I wasn't able to get on Instagram for a while. I was just watching ads for more credits. I got 700 something. I'm trying to get enough to get the pass. I have like 1,600 or something like that. You know, thank you. Hell yeah. And yeah, dude, I watch ads constantly, but also I had credits that I paid for. But now that I had enough for the pass, I always have enough for the pass. So yeah, like my credits will slowly build up over time, and you know, get into the millions. Imagine that. You know what? That would be sick. If I could get my credits to go into the millions, like every week, just spend like a few bucks on like getting maybe like every paycheck I get when I start this new job, I get maybe like pay for like 1,000 or 1,000 something credits. I wonder how quick I'd be to 1,000,000, or if that's possible on C-Ops. That'd be pretty sick, you know. Just be loaded up, stacked up. I want some. Right? Yeah. So do I. That's why I got them. But yeah, thank you for being here. And you know, a little bit later into the day, a little bit here pretty soon, I'm gonna be starting that gaming stream. So thank you again. Thank you again. If you have any final thoughts, this is your opportunity to give those. I don't think my comedy came off very well either during that interview. Like, you know how many times I've heard that before? Bro is a judge. Yeah, if only I could be so intelligent. Alrighty. Well, appreciate you being here. We're gonna start that gaming thing up eventually. Instagram, YouTube, Bad Katie Sky, everything, wherever you can find me, you know, you'll find me under that name. Yeah, pretty lame. All right. Stay sick with it, and peace. Yeah. Erd or something, whatever the kids say these days.